Kick-ass facts, pew pew pew! Even more product and marketing fails. Burger King's Women's Day tweet from 2021. Burger King tweeted, "Women belong in the kitchen," intending to highlight the underrepresentation of women in professional kitchens, but the original tweet lacked the context that was explained in subsequent tweets that nobody read. Leave the tweeting to Wendy's. Dove's transformation ad from 2017. This was a Facebook ad that showed a black woman wearing a brown t-shirt, and when she takes off her t-shirt, it reveals a white woman underneath, suggesting Dove soap could transform the skin. This one has gasted my flabber. I don't work in marketing, but I assume there are steps and approval processes between idea and launch, and at no point did someone came up with the idea, probably talked about it with somebody else, and then that somebody was like, yeah, you should run with that. Then they mocked it all up, showed it to their bosses, and their boss was like, that's your fucking Mona Lisa, you should show that to the client. And then the client sat in a room, saw this thing, and went, yeah, let's run with this. And then they hired actors, directors, makeup artists, all of that, and at no point during that process did one person even think to say, are you out of your fucking mind? New Coke. 1985, Coca-Cola launched New Coke, replacing its original formula in response to competition from Pepsi. Consumers hated it, and they demanded the original back. They reintroduced the original as Coca-Cola Classic only 79 days later. Did that stop them there? No. In 2006, in USA and Europe, they announced Coca-Cola Black, a coffee-flavored cola targeting adults. The combination of coffee and cola was not only off-putting for people, but it cost more than regular Coke and premium coffee. It was discontinued in 2008. This one's not so much bad marketing, but it's hilarious. The Heinz QR code, 2015. This happened in Germany. Heinz ketchup bottles featured a QR code for a promotional website. However, after Heinz let the domain expire, it was purchased by a spicy site. Ding! Customers, including families with children, accidentally accessed explicit content. Something similar happened in Canada in 2006. PC Financial accidentally printed an adult phone number on their promotional posters instead of their customer service hotline. The Chevrolet Nova was introduced into Spanish-speaking countries in the 1970s, where Nova means doesn't go. The linguistic oversight hurt sales, although some reports suggest that the sales impact may have been overstated. Snapchat, 2018. A Snapchat ad asked users if they'd rather slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown. Referencing their 2009 domestic violence case, Rihanna publicly called out Snapchat, asking her fans to delete the app, and they did. Snapchat stock dropped in value by $800 million within days. Reebok, 2012 in the UK, they put out ads in gyms that told people, cheat on your girlfriend, not on your workout. Many people found it offensive and inappropriate because it was proudly promoting an infidelity and very disrespectful to women. Coke had its turn. Now let's talk about Pepsi. Pepsi AM, 1989. They introduced a morning version of the cola to compete with coffee, claiming it had 28% more caffeine than regular Pepsi. Just like Coke, no one wanted to drink pop in the morning. It was discontinued within a year. 3 short years later, they introduced Crystal Pepsi, a caffeine-free, clear-colored soda introduced to capitalize on the clean and pure movement at the time. Consumers associated cola with dark colors. They were not impressed. The clear color confused them, and it tasted like regular Pepsi, so what was the point? That product was pulled within a year, but they brought it back in 2016 as a nostalgia promotion, but it was just as successful the second time around. Good for you, Pepsi. If at first you don't succeed, spend millions of dollars to fail again. Now let's talk about some bad advertising. Pepsi's Live for Now Kendall Jenner ad from 2017. In the ad, Kendall Jenner leaves a photo shoot to join a protest. As you do, she hands a police officer a can of Pepsi in the most awkward 1980s school dance in a movie way where the nerd tries to look casual to impress the girl. And that resolves all the tensions. People thought it trivialized social justice movements by suggesting that serious, systemic, ongoing issues could be resolved by offering someone a soft drink. I mean, have we tried it though? Just saying. This next one's less about bad advertising and more about knowing your market. Gerber Baby Food, Africa, 1974. In an attempt to expand into African markets, Gerber used their signature baby face logo on jars of baby food. In many African countries at the time, it was customary to depict the contents of the food product on the label as literacy rates were low. Consumers assumed the jars contained ground-up baby meat. Gerber pulled the product and revised its packaging. Frito-Lay Wow Chips, 1998. They introduced fat-free chips made with Olestra, a fat substitute, which caused unpleasant side effects, which were noted on the packaging, where it said, may cause schmanal leakage. The last time I said that word, they removed my audio. and people still bought them. They saw on the bag, oh, if I eat this, I'm going to have anal leakage from my buttocks. And they were like, yeah, sign me up. It was discontinued. Just a few short years later, Frito-Lay tried again, 2005, with Cheetos flavored lip balm. Consumers found the idea of cheese-flavored lip balm unappealing, and it was discontinued almost immediately. Orbitz Soda, 1997. It was a clear soda with floating edible gelatin balls designed to resemble a lava lamp. Consumers found the floating balls unappealing and confusing. Orbitz was discontinued after less than a year. Imagine being the one who came up with the idea. And then it fails, and you probably got fired for this epic failure, and now you gotta walk around a mall and see all these bubble tea shops. E.T., the extraterrestrial video game from 1982. Atari rushed to release the game based on the movie to capitalize on holiday sales. They gave the programmer 5 weeks to design and develop the game. It was poorly designed, confusing, and buggy. There were rumors that Atari buried truckloads of E.T. cartridges in a New Mexico landfill to cut their losses. Millions of unsold cartridges. The rumors turned out to be true. In 2014, archaeologists and filmmakers excavated the landfill and found the cartridges.